What's up? What's up? What's up? Don't even know who's going to be here because it's so early. Yes. StreamYard even warned me. StreamYard even warned me and said, hey, you're not supposed to be on until 8. What are you doing? Well, our timing on the main events was not perfect. They're still doing the walk-ups right now, so this might not start until 8, but it's a perfect time to jump in. Herb and Mike, the superstar, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, the one who Chuck Norris looked up to. How are you doing tonight, Mike?
Man, I'm good. It's been a good night. A lot of good wrestling, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll get into a little bit of it as we go. Some of the earlier matches and everything like that, as we're waiting for two of the longest entrances in the world.
How will these entrances be longer than last night's?
Well, this one already is. Like, this one's already longer than Randy's was last night because it's Roman. And CM Punk will be a little less, so maybe. I mean, I would imagine it's 7:44 right now where we're at. I would imagine they will probably start right at maybe 5 till. So we've got another probably 11 minutes, in my opinion, before with this match.
So honestly, how do you feel with these long entrances for WrestleMania?
I don't mind the entrances as much as I mind all the other BS. Right. Because the entrances have always been kind of part of the pomp and circumstance.
Well,
so
time out. Anytime you can say pomp and circumstance, you already sold me. I'm good. I'm good. That's an excellent reason.
Yeah, it seems like we've regressed. I think they heard me complaining about commercials last night. So at least on my ESPN, it goes to a commercial break, but they don't actually play commercials. It's just the screen that says we'll be right back.
I was at a barbecue, right? We didn't leave until like a little after 5. So I'm watching a lot on my phone and kind of paying attention, not paying attention. I've got 2 friends that are feuding. I'm not diffusing. Like, by the way, guys, if 2 people are fighting, I am Mr. Gasoline. Because if you're wrong in the feud, I will tell. Like, look, guys, Mike is one of my best friends, right? Mike knows I will still tell you when something is wrong, whether I'm right or wrong. Mike has had to tell me, Herb, you're being a sensitive little whiny, female dog. Back off it. But he at least knows if I got a problem, I'm gonna come to him. So when 2 of my friends are feuding and they come to me, the one that's wrong gets to find out that they're wrong. Like, it is what it is. So Mike knows that about me, for better or for worse.
But I'm watching one of the things one of the things I love about you, man. You don't sugarcoat shit. I mean, you're gonna say it exactly how you feel, and that's one of the things I love about you, because I don't want people to sugarcoat stuff with me. I would much rather you be blunt, and if I get my feelings hurt, that's on me. It's just kind of how I am. Not saying I won't get my feelings hurt, because it does happen and it has happened, but we get over it. We're brothers. Yeah. We make up. We love each other, and we keep going.
And that's the part about it that people need to hear. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. It's how you make up for it afterwards. Hold on real quick, guys. Yes? Love you too. You want to come in here real quick? Wait till she hears that later on the replay. But so I missed some of this, but I would look down on my phone sometimes and it'd be like, hey, we're in a break. And I'd be like, what happened to the commercials? Like, what's going on? Is it just because I'm on my phone? So I'm glad you said that. Let's say hello to a couple of people. What's up, Extreme Chick? Appreciate you. Roll Tide Cat, how you doing? Maddox with a hi. Are you okay, Maddox? Like, nothing else special, no exclamation points. Like, Maddox, blink twice if you're in danger. Okay. And Kat, this is what helps with the After Darks when people have their notifications on, because we don't follow a specific schedule. I was texting Mike. We were trying to guess what time everything would start relative to last night, and look, we were wrong both nights. I mean, it is what it is.
That's completely on me, because Herb said, "Hey, what time do we need to go tonight?" And I said should be around the same time, around 8:00. There's one less match than there was last night, but I expected the matches to be longer tonight than last night. And I I mean, God knows that can't be hard because you only had like an hour and a half last night in a 4-hour show. Not that I'm bitter, but yeah,
I don't blame Mike though. This was a hard thing to figure out, folks. It was just a hard thing to figure out. So, and Extreme said she had.
I mean, if we'd have waited till 8:00, I think we'd have been fine because we've got this video package for CM Punk before he's coming out. Now he's just kind of standing there staring at everybody, I guess.
Yep, for sure. And to Mike's what Mike's saying there, I said let's just go ahead and jump on because we can get a little recap of what's happened so far too as well. And I mean, look, anytime you get more mic time, like that's ratings bonanza. So Cat and Maddox are laughing at us. I don't know if that was on the Herb's being an a-hole part of it or just something else. So what's up, Mr. Maddox, Super Maddox, Maddox Supreme? I don't know. Maddox Dominator. Yeah, Papa. It's too boring. Not for Papa Maddox. I feel like if you're the head of the Maddox clan, like you need like a superstar name. You know, like Superman bows before you kind of thing. So we'll work on that. What's up, Cat? Oh, Maddox said he's okay. He's blinking twice. He's okay. All right, we were concerned. We were concerned.
You know, like we got to keep up with everybody. It's not like you're going to ask, "Hey, are we okay?" and you all of a sudden say, "Oh yeah, we're fine," and we're missing a whole person. I don't know who would ever do that.
Yes. Which, by the way, that's what my male friends do to me. If I say, "Hey, how are you?" That's what I get. I'm fine. How are you? I'm like, you guys, I am trying to check on you. Honestly, help it out. So let's see what we've got. This is cool so far. Use Punk's Ring of Honor theme. Nice. And I knew what you meant. I am the king of autocorrect and bad stuff. All right, Mike, while we're still waiting for the entrances, here's what I love about the entrances. They both get to the ring and then they still have to be announced that these are the two people. I would pay good money for her to announce two other people. You know, like, all right, and here for this next match, Danhausen versus The Miz. And I'm like, that's not who's in the ring. But, Mike, how does night 2 stack up to night 1?
I have enjoyed night 2 more than I enjoyed night 1. The matches have been a little bit longer. They have been a little bit longer than the first one, it seems. There's been some really good action.
Which was a common complaint about last night. Like we were trying to cram in as many matches as possible and didn't give anybody a chance to get through them, right? Not just from our show, but what you gather. Okay, go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
Luckily, we're still here because we did not have to burn everything down because Obafemi won.
Thank you.
And actually dominated in what I thought was a really good match. And shout out to Brock Lesnar, as little as I enjoy doing that.
There you go.
He took his boots and his gloves off, left him in the middle of the ring, hugged Paul Heyman, waved goodbye up at the top of the ramp. So I mean, it looks like he's done.
Done.
Yeah, right. we had all talked about it being probably SummerSlam and Gunther doing it as the career killer.
Right.
So shout out to him giving that honor to Obafemi to become, as they've said it at least 10 times tonight, Obafemi is now the new next big thing, which is what Brock Lesnar was when he first got there.
Right.
So,
and can I say something on that point, Mike? Because that was eloquent the way you put it. That is the kind of thing that I would hope would happen. You know, like I understand the whole Gunther and the gimmick thing, but you like to see the legends pass it off to the younger guys in just a match that you don't have to announce, hey, I'm passing it off to the next guy. Here's a program that we built up. There was a lot of animosity. You won. I'm stepping away. To me, that was more of a perfect moment than any of the other ones. Like you can say what you want about Cena when it happened or AJ, right? But this was, hey guys, I'm ready to walk away and I'm ready to hand it over and we don't have to make a big thing about it. Like, let's just say sometimes the story presents itself and you just do the right thing. That's what I liked about it.
Yes, 100%. That very perfectly said. You lead into that. You go into the ladder match, which again, still on ESPN. So you're trying to put on a show, which they did. A lot of good spots. I hope JD is still alive with the the Mexican Destroyer through the ladder. I'm surprised Rusev's still walking around after he got the West Coast pop through a ladder on the outside. Just a crazy car crash of a match, which is kind of what you want to showcase when you're trying to bring in new people. Somebody flipping through on ESPN, seeing that match, it is a great advertisement for WWE.
I agree.
Get into the main card. My favorite entrance of the entire weekend has got to be the Demon Finn Balor. There's been a lot of controversy on whether he should have been at WrestleMania because of Dom and things like that. But hands down, best entrance of WrestleMania was the Demon Finn Balor.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of title changes too, which kind of scares me about this match a little bit.
Oh yeah.
We've got a new WWE Women's Champion in Rhea Ripley.
Right.
We've got a new US champion.
Right.
In
Trick
Williams. Yeah. Sorry, mine just slipped my mind.
You're
we
good.
had 2 or 3 last
There's so many swirling
well.
around, so I wasn't sure what you were doing. Yeah. The women's tag team last night, the women's, I don't know what belt it is because I don't know, but
it's the women's world championship.
Women's, okay. Thank you. And one more from last night, right? You were saying.
There's 2 or 3. Maybe there's
the tag and the women. So was only women's changed hands last night?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So 2 last night,
both Intercontinental and both Intercontinental and US were tonight. So it was the 2 women.
Oh, Becky Lynch, that was last night. So all 3 of the women last night.
Yep.
Yeah, that you had it right. You had the numbers right. Yes, sir. So the last 2 comments we missed. I'm really happy that was over the winner with Herb&Rodg. That was the case. Yes, I agree. That was perfect. Lady Alpha, always good to see you. Always good to have you back in here. Appreciate you. And yes, it has. I'll even say this, a match that people were not looking forward to. I like the way that Rhea and Jay flowed, and I like the way they pulled off that ending. I mean, you knew. So can I always say something that not specific to this match, but in general? I've always loved run-ins in wrestling when their music plays. Because the idea of a run-in is I'm running in to save you, not I'm running in to save you and my music. Like, I can't imagine if I was getting beat up and Mike comes around the corner to save me, somebody would start playing trumpets. You know, like I just think Mike would just come in to save me. And if anything, the element of surprise would be better. But instead, it's like, and here comes a person. Like, I've always loved that about wrestling because it's the most hilarious thing. I've been on record as saying one of my favorite things was Stone Cold saving Mankind and helping him win the title, right? That would have been perfectly fine with no glass break, and he just ran to the ring and saved him, right? But you got to have the glass break. Like, you have to have that. So it's a hilarious thing that I accept, and I think we all accept with wrestling. But I was happy to see Rhea win that one.
Yeah, me too. I mean, especially with Bianca coming out last night announcing she was pregnant, which means she can't be in the storyline. Naomi just had her baby last month, so she's still a couple of months out. You know, we talked about it on our show that, you know, Jade really needed those 2 to flesh out the story of her championship because they were always kind of intertwined. Without them, it makes sense to give it to Rhea and let a few people chase.
Right. So they put her versus Io Sky because that's been great in the past, or are they best friends and she's going to help her?
No, I don't think. I think Io is going to stay on Raw and continue with Asuka and Io or Kyrie and go through some of that. I don't think they're going to put her on SmackDown just for that. She may come in to help out every now and then, but that'll be about it.
Okay. I'd love to see her get like the Intercontinental belt. And I mean, I realize that's a totally different story, but just so they could both hold belts. But I get it. That's when you have a casual. So
when you've got a heel champion over on Raw now too. So
yeah. I didn't even realize it was all the women's titles until we were just which, by the way, the main event has started, by the way, folks.
Yeah, and just to shout out myself, which I don't do very often, the first time they touched, 7:55. Exactly like I said.
Mike should shout himself out more often, folks. I agree.
Yes. A blind squirrel finds another every now and
then. Hey, Kat, this is why we appreciate you. We knew when we did. What's up, Carol? Oh, what's up, Britzy? Long time. We definitely got to catch up in the future, Britzy. But always a great podcast, great information, and great entertainment. We knew when we did this the weekends, because it being wrestling heavy, we might not get our normal audience. But WrestleMania is too big an event to not do something for. And
WrestleMania is one of those things that transcends just wrestling. Like people who have zero clue about wrestling know what WrestleMania is. They may not know the ins and outs of it, but they know it's happening normally, and they know, it's an extravaganza. It's an event. It's going to take place.
Right. I agree. So definitely worth it. It's funny, and I don't know if it was a parody account or whatever, but there was a couple posts where they were like, Rhea Ripley and CM Punk are going to be taking some time off after WrestleMania. I didn't click on it because I didn't know if it was real and I didn't care. But I when I read that, I was like, oh gosh, does that mean like that's going to affect the title matches? And to me, and we've got some friends at Roll Tide Nation that are really not happy with this, but it seems like that's what happens if Roman wins this one. Is you don't have no idea when he's going to show back up and when he's going to defend this belt.
Yeah, and that's kind of Roman altogether. But they had that same kind of thing for about 3.5 years, and they lived with it. So I wouldn't think they wouldn't do it again, unfortunately.
That just seems like a terrible thing, but yeah, if it's happened once.
Well, yeah, in their eyes, though, it makes him an attraction. So if he's there every week, it's kind of like the law of diminishing returns. So you see your champion wrestling every week, he gets less and less important every week. That's the thought behind it. So they tried out with Roman specifically that we're going to make him an attraction every time, a showcase every time he's on TV. It's a special event.
Right.
That's kind of the thought process behind it as well. And it helped with Roman having his health issues and everything like that as well. So him having extra time off at the time made sense. Now I don't know that it makes as much sense.
Yeah, I agree. Which also makes sense why they devalued Carmelo Hayes and valued Roman. They're like, we don't like this guy because he's always on him. Like, but everyone loved him. I missed Cat. What did I mess up on this one? I did miss that one. So let's say Cat. Oh, yep, Sharpshooter's talking to Cat. Because Williams got in wrestling. We love William.
Thank you.
So we'll have to get some more stuff with him. From the outside, I say no because I think he'd want like a tour or something, but I don't know. You guys know way more than I do.
I don't think he's close to retirement.
It's more like semi-retirement at this point.
Yeah, I mean he's already half retired anyway because he only shows up once a month. So it's why take that away and take that paycheck away and that notoriety. So I mean he'll keep showing up because in we make fun of it, but Roman loves the business. He really does. Yeah. Otherwise he wouldn't be in this.
Can I make a joke about things that show up once a month, or should I just leave that one alone and not get us canceled?
I mean,
they're usually not good for business. I met tornadoes, people. Whatever you were thinking is wrong.
Yeah, I mean they like here in Alabama they do the tornado siren every Wednesday, like the first Wednesday of every month, right at noon. So they got to do those tests every single month, and it's always annoying because you're always in the middle of something and they start going off, and it's just what the hell.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for saving me. So I read this. Hi, Carol, and I didn't see this until later. I was like, "Are they beefing? Because why is she like hi, Carol?" It's like, okay, one question. So thank you for clearing that up because I was thinking, okay. Always great content. Britsky, I believe you could roll out of bed and somebody could hand you a mic and the content would be great. So I always enjoy the stuff you guys got going on for sure. So, she's stirring. Hey, I love it. I've had enough of that. So, I mean, I've had plenty of it already today, so I'm down with it. I think Roman will win. I picked CM Punk in my picks, Carol.
I think I did too.
But I often go with the person who I want to win. There's definitely.
I'm so far out of our picks that it doesn't really matter who I pick because I know I'm not going to win. Yeah. So I think I picked CM Punk. So
my title reign is officially over. So, and yes, they are. Yes, they are. Is that for Roman Reigns?
Yeah, because he's I think it was leukemia. So I mean, it's stuff that'll never go away. So he's in remission. So he still has to do some treatment. I'm not trying to make light of it, obviously, because it's still a very serious disease, but he is more into Hollywood and stuff like that now. As we all know, he's about to be in the Street Fighter movie. You got to see him for about 3 seconds in the Street Fighter trailer yet that dropped Friday, I think. So,
dude, I saw the trailer today. Yeah, she said, yeah, Luke, you both picked Punk. Yup. And what up, Alex? Alex, I hope your weekend was better than your week so far, man. Good to see you. You gotta get Alex over to the house too for a production meeting. I always love when the guy goes for their move early, and yeah, you're not hitting this. So Roman just went for a super punch or Superman punch or whatever we're calling it, and I'm like, there's 0% chance it hits, but nice build up. So Maddox has one. He said Hollywood is safer. Absolutely. All-time favorite wrestler for me is probably Stone Cold. When that glass breaks, that was just exciting. For Raj, it's Ultimate Warrior. And the old Ultimate Warrior, not the new one that came on and talked for an hour. So Bigmike. Is it still what's over your left shoulder?
So no, he's not all time. He's current.
He's current.
Yeah. So my favorite all time has always been Kurt Angle. Just because Kurt Angle was the person who bridged the gap between real sports and wrestling, and he also didn't take himself too seriously, so he could go out there and have a good time and be stupid and be funny and be entertaining, but he could still go out there and do everything that an Olympic wrestler could do.
Right.
So he's always been number one, my favorite as far as in the ring. Oh God, here we go.
What?
Are you thinking
I'm ordering you something?
I know you too well.
Okay, at this exact time, Raj is trying to find my ESPN login information, so I was texting that. But I think I still have your list. All right, guys, because Mike said it, we're gonna
no.
But he doesn't want me to buy him
after
a shirt,
him.
So.
After him is Mick Foley, because Mick Foley. When I watch Mick Foley wrestle, I see a lot of myself in him because we are both not in the best shape possible. is the nicest way I'll put that. But he was still great at what he did, and kind of the same respect of Kevin Owens that I mentioned. He's my favorite now. So
right.
Now Roman and CM Punk are just kind of laying there.
Yep. Hey, somebody, you need to break all the time.
Yeah. But the crowd seems more into this than they did the main event last night. Like I mentioned last night, they looked like they were sitting on their hands. Like you can see people clapping. They're all standing up now. They're playing more into the crowd than Cody and Randy did. So it definitely seems like the crowd's more into
it. Okay. So Maddox, I got caught in a little bit of that, but I didn't go on Twitter. So if you simmered it down, I appreciate that. Good job. So Kat and Raisin, thank you for the pick me up. I missed it, but Kat is always awesome. Yes. And Maddox said, "What's up to everybody? Are we getting a surprise debate?" No. Not
Mike doesn't debate because I would lose all of them.
And so tonight, nobody has to give me a work, play, live, ditch. So anybody that gives one, you just say who you want to give one to, and that's fine. So Alex already has one for Mike. Last night I did one that somebody wanted for Mike, and they were mad at me, so I am getting out of that game. So if everybody wants to give one for Mike, we would just do them for Mike. So I had learned it my lesson, Mike.
Lessons are always good, I guess. I don't think you need.
I guess I'm a little too old to be learning stuff. I'm too old. I'm too old to be learning stuff.
Did you say you were too Herb to learn stuff?
I'm definitely too Herb to learn stuff. But dude, y'all just don't know how many. Like the reason why I'm not doing shots on here is I had a lot at the barbecue. So many that Britt said I could not drive home. So
and you started drunk tweeting apparently.
Did I?
embarrassing folks on Twitter.
You talking about because you want me to read it? We'll go read it.
No, you don't know. Not even a little bit.
That's okay.
I was talking about the beef you were talking about.
Mike, because I wasn't part of the beef, so that's definitely not it, Mike. So let's go.
I think that's what I was talking about.
I'm at a barbecue and drinking heavily, so let's get emotional. Mike is an amazing guy. I've got him out of his comfort zone, and I'm not an easy friend to have, but he's embraced it, and he's shown he's an amazing guy, and I'm proud to be friends with him. It's because Mike wanted me to read that. Appreciate you, Mike.
Thank you, Herb. I appreciate it.
And I think Maddox actually asked for his next. So Maddox, you'll get the next post. We've got a couple work plays.
I did. I saw that. He was like, hey, mine.
Yeah. Maddox, you'll be up next then. And I appreciate the work play live ditches are all wrestling related. So that's good.
Thank
you. Let's see.
Roman in control now. CM Punk hung up on the ropes.
Glad that Alex is doing better. I was worried about Alex. I was texting him over the weekend.
Yeah, we definitely need to have him over to your house.
Yeah. He lives, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes from me.
Oh, does he really?
Exactly. Yeah. He's I think up 119 and then down 280.
Okay.
Look, people, I have told you. So part of this feud today that happened was, yes, I am an a-hole. I will sometimes tell you stuff that you don't want to hear, but it always comes from a place of love. And I am that friend that if you really need something and you call me, I got your back. So, yeah. And I will come pick you up at 2:00 in the morning and just help you out of whatever trouble you have. So now we're just doing Superman punches while CM Punk is strapped up on the ropes.
Yeah, he's got caught up.
Yeah. We're saying he got caught up. He could get out of this easily if he wanted to.
No.
So somebody's got to come out here in a minute, right? We're not ending the match like this.
Oh no, we're nowhere near close to being ended. I don't know how many run-ins we'll have here. I really don't, because like CM Punk doesn't necessarily have friends. I could see maybe the Usos coming out, but the way that the Usos are going, they may stay.
Hey, if AJ Lee don't run out, we done. we done. Promise you, if you ain't got a girl that gonna run out for you in a match like this, we done. So she better be recruiting friends. Kat, was that
she has a lot more life than he is.
But Kat, you have William and your own mic. But yes, if you called me and you're like, Herb, we need your help, I'd be on the road for sure. My problem is going to save Kat is I figure like she would have the trouble solved before you got there. And she'd be like, what took you so long and where's Ridge? I'm like, dang. So, and thank you, Carol. See, some people just appreciate having somebody to check on. As do I.
Yes.
By the way, we had our, I know nobody really cares, but we had our first real upset of the day. The Orlando Magic beat the Detroit Pistons in basketball.
Okay.
Yesterday, the Flyers won against Pittsburgh in hockey, so I'm going to have to hear about that tomorrow morning. I'd probably be in jail, yeah. If you're waiting until I got there, it'd be over with. So, thank you, Maddox. Plenty of beverages. Now, those beverages will not necessarily help you get out of trouble, but they will help you forget the trouble that you're in. That's all I'm saying.
But again, in your defense, along with all the alcohol that was on the table when we walked in Saturday night, there were also Powerades and waters sitting on the table. You could choose which one you picked up. Just because we all picked up the small little round glasses and threw them back.
You know, I like how we're at the point where CM Punk is basically out and he's bleeding and Roman's got total control. And it kind of tells me, all right, Roman's not winning this one.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. It's like, it just means CM Punk's going to come back and win.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how it's about to happen, but this is fixing, this is fitting a turn.
Although somebody made a good point. Given Roman the title right now would look really good having him on red carpets with this movie premiere coming up.
For sure.
Having him carry that title around to all the carpets and premieres and everything. So, again, WWE loves their promotion. So, I appreciate the ref taking the paper off CM Punk's back there. job. We don't want the staple in the paper sticking into your back.
Oh,
there it is.
I'm not crying, but now we do have CM Punk come back. Well, thank you, Lady Alpha, and we are both proud to be. We are 100%. Both proud. Sorry, I had to pause. Yes.
No, you're good.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are definitely part of the family.
Yes, absolutely.
You see how that worked, though? She told you to smile, you smiled, and I couldn't help but smile also, because that's what your smile does to
people. People know how to get to us, that's all. Lordy.
Why do we have to talk about that? Really?
Because I'm a Brave fan. A Bloodlines rule match, yes. Somebody's been staring at it like the whole time because I keep looking down. Is this match delivering for you? Here we go.
So far, again, it seems like the in-ring, yes. It is what it is. It's CM Punk, Roman Reigns. Right. You know exactly what you're going to get. But the thing that it didn't have last night is the crowd seems like right there with that 2 count. The crowd is into it. They're standing up. Yeah. They're clapping. They're cheering. They're chanting. Sure. Everything that they weren't really doing a whole lot of in the Cody Randy match, which I'm sure they did some of because I had a lot of it on mute. But just judging by the view of it, it didn't look like they were cheering.
Boom. What do you think about what Kevin says? And Kevin, please appreciate you joining us tonight.
SmackDown has had that problem for a while. I don't necessarily disagree. And it's not Jade Cargill's fault because if you remember, Tiffany Stratton before her had kind of the same problem. They don't have a lot of the big challengers that they're letting go for the title because of the Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss thing. Now, if you had those two going after Jade and she had gotten a couple wins over them, I would say it'd be a little better, which is the only thing that would put Tiffany's over Jade's currently because she did have the Charlotte Flair win last year at WrestleMania. But she's fought Meechin and BFAB all summer. And I think she fought Chelsea one time. And it's just, there's not any feuds or matches that really sink your teeth into it because there was no Naomi or no Bianca. If those two were there, this would have been an incredible reign if she was still held it because she would have faced both of those multiple times. And they would have been great matches because those two can carry her to a great match that I don't think she could do by herself with a Meechin or a BFAB.
Right. And you've said that before, so good point again on that. Kat, I was warned before I came down here, please don't drink anymore because somebody witnessed how much I drank at this barbecue. And yeah, what I drank at this barbecue probably puts our normal night of After Dark to shame. It does not put the After Dark super party to shame, but
Roman got Punk up, gonna try go to sleep. Oh, I didn't figure that was gonna work.
We're caught, and we just get a kick. I always love the most.
Good to see you're not ahead of me this time too. Yeah, I'm glad.
I mean, I was hoping not. Mike, if anyone's going to be ahead of somebody, it should be you. So, Kat said, "How are you awake, Kat? It's a struggle." But when Mike tells you we're doing a show, you do a show. What, J Bake? Roll Tide.
Did Mike tell you we were doing a show, or did I don't think Mike told you that.
Yeah, I have the text. He said, "Hey, Biatch, you better get on the show." And I was like, "Yes, sir." Yeah, Kat, that's the other thing. If I drink a lot and I'm just relaxing, like if I was sitting on the couch right now, I'd be done. But because we're up here, we're good. So now CM Punk is back up and he's jacking his arm. I guess that's something.
Is
he trying to go
for the Superman punch? Yeah.
Okay.
He's winding up for Superman punch. Jacking off his arm.
He's jacking his arm. That's why they don't let me be announcer. And imagine that. I always love the person kicking out when their own finisher's used on them, like they know a special thing to get out of their own finisher. Like it was just a punch.
I think my favorite one of those, and I think Roman Reigns did it. It was when he was fighting Cody one of the times. He did a crossroads on Cody and then pinned Cody. And when Cody kicked out, he said, "Yeah, that move's garbage anyway. I didn't think it would really work." That's the expert level troll right there.
That's when you're just having fun, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So CM Punk just joined a gang in the middle of the.
So here's where the Usos will probably come out now that he's put the Ulafala on.
Oh, I thought he was just joining the Crips. I mean the Bloods. Excuse me. I assume that's the Blood.
Well, he's trying to join the Bloodline because that's the symbol of the Bloodline.
So they're both going to share the belt.
In maybe the weakest spear ever.
And no, not a spear. I'm just going to catch you. So,
which is fair because if he would have fell from that spear like it was something bad, it would have been horrible because that may have been the worst spear I've ever seen.
What?
CM Punk's
just reach for the now. Reach for the ropes. Just reach for the ropes.
You gotta make it dramatic. Let's see here. You gotta play it out a little bit.
Randy Orton has blood, but Jake Bigmike too. Yeah, that is funny. The unsanctioned, which by the way, the fact that the unsanctioned match actually had a bell and a referee is hilarious to me still, but whatever.
And entrances
but yeah, you know what I mean? Like to me, an unsanctioned match you guys should have met in the parking lot. Hey, it's not sanctioned, but whatever. So yes.
And not only did we get we got special entrances for both of them.
It's unsanctioned, but we still want all the pomp and circumstance. Trick Williams says close for business. Heck yeah. Trick Williams just want to hold the belt. He don't want to wrestle everybody.
Like it's time to whoop that trick from coast to coast.
Yeah. Oh, look at my boy Maddox. Give a shout out to Raj tomorrow. He turns 32. Yeah. Maddox, I'm gonna carry that one over to Wednesday. Because we're gonna try and do some special stuff for Raj. But thank you, man. We appreciate you. Happy early birthday to Raj.
Yep. And if you're up at midnight Central Time, make sure you text him.
Ooh, that's a good thing. I think I will.
You're not gonna make it till midnight.
I'm not gonna make it till midnight. If I make it to 9, everybody be shocked.
You can schedule a text though. I've learned because you've got a Samsung, right?
Yes. Oh, can you really? Hold on, we're gonna try this right now.
I mean, I've never done it, but I've seen it on my phone. I've seen that option. I think we both know I'm a bad enough texter that I don't do anything like that.
Pick date and time. We're gonna go with April 20th. And we're gonna go.
He's gonna be so mad if that wakes him up. All right.
I hope it doesn't wake him up. But if it does wake him up, I'll just.
You kind of do though. I like how I'm getting blamed for it. That's awesome.
Well, he's not watching, and nobody here is protecting you.
I mean, he may be watching. He can't get an ESPN, so he might as well watch this.
All right. Why does it keep doing that? I want 0.
We're gonna start yelling at each other.
All right. 12:01. Happy birthday. Yes, Mike's a genius. Extreme, even with me looking down, it's been a good match. Green messages are super chats. It's where you're sending money to the channel. Like after you're a channel member, so you're already supporting us. But it's when somebody wants to send you money in a specific show. I've already announced I'm going to try and do that on Wednesday and see anybody who leaves a super chat will go straight to Rod for his birthday. But that's what it is. Kevin says delivering a great show on both nights, not just one. Yeah. Dude, I think creatively, they're not good enough to give us good stories for 13 matches. So you're not going to have 2 good nights of WrestleMania. And what's up, Bobby?
What's going on, Bobby? Appreciate you coming in.
Mike, do you have a thought on that? What he said?
On both, I agree. I agree with what you said. It's WWE has issues with that because of the stories they try to tell. You have a company like an AEW that can do that because a lot of their stories, they just let it be, hey, these 2 guys just don't like each other, so they're just going to fight. Or these 2 guys just really wanted to wrestle each other, so they're going to fight. There's not a lot of extra BS that goes into a lot of their different things. So they can have this many matches and it still makes a lot more sense because when it boils down to an AEW pay-per-view, it's this guy versus this guy, and they're just going to fight. There's not, hey, I don't like you. Hey, your dad's dead. You know, all the stuff we had specifically with Roman and Punk.
Right.
There's no Pat McAfee in the background.
Right.
So, and that's the biggest difference between the two, really. But that's why they can't do it here, because they try to do too much.
Gotcha. Which makes a lot of sense.
Well, and now you got the good guy cheating. So
yes.
I guess CM Punk's technically not the good guy. He's never really caught himself.
But you didn't get the pin. And yeah, Kevin, I think that's the problem. And thank you, Bobby, for listening. Yeah, what's up, Randy? Always good to see you, sir. Hope you are enjoying night 2. Oh, I keep looking in my text to try and get Raj in there.
Randy probably enjoyed night 1 better, because I know him and his girls like the women's wrestling more, and there was more of that on night 1. So I hope you're enjoying this as well. It was a really good women's match here tonight with Jade and Rhea. It was one of Jade's better matches.
You asked people you thought would be the worst of the group, and ended up being one of the best of the women's matches.
Yeah. Which, I mean, there's not a single match that I've watched on this card, and I'm going to get in trouble because people are going to yell at me for saying this. I have not seen a bad match. I really haven't, in my opinion.
Right.
Like, none of them have been spectacular, except for maybe the ladder match.
Thank you, Bobby.
And I really like the unsanctioned match. I wouldn't call that spectacular. Like, the ladder match has been the match of the weekend for me. That one was spectacular to me. I loved it. But none of these I've watched have been bad.
Agree, Bobby. Right. I think the most common complaints have mostly been too short, and then some of the extra stuff, but not like like Stephanie McCare and Liv Morgan. The build-up was so much more than that short match that we got, and they could have let those ladies do a lot more, I feel like.
Yeah, I would have probably said that's the closest one to a bad match that you've had, just because of everything that happened, but I still wouldn't have called that a bad match. But yeah, that was probably the worst one of the weekend.
So CM Punk has destroyed the table.
Yeah, for the 3rd time. We did it twice last night. We did it again tonight.
Poor announce table. Just sitting out there to get smooshed.
And they even acknowledged that when they were doing like the kickoff show, they're usually jumping through the other table, because the other table is the Spanish announce table. And that was always the joke in WWE. If you're going to jump through an announce table and break it, do it through the Spanish announce table. So you can hear the regular commentary. But all 3 times have been through the main commentary desk. They even talked about it. Michael Cole was talking to one of the Spanish announcers, and he goes, "Man, I wish they would, go back to your desk, because I keep getting hit with flying pieces of my desk, and I don't like it very much." So it's pretty funny.
She was on the other foot, Michael Cole. Who was the first person to put their shoe on the other foot and then make it a saying?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a terrible question.
Lady Alpha, you guys are the smart ones, and that teach us all the stuff about words. So where did that come from? You're not wrong. Really, what am I not wrong about? I don't know.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I think it's back when you said, "Hey, I'm so much better than Herb," and she was like, "Yes, you're not wrong."
I don't know that I've ever said those words. I mean, I'm sure I've said all of those words at some point in time, but they've never all chained together like that in that specific order. So.
Don Hancock, always good to see you. Oh, she said about the matches being good. There you go. She also did mean about you being better than her, but she specifically meant that. This man just went for him and just fell over.
Yeah, they're both just tired. What was your other?
The other question was, why is Mike so much better than Herb? But I think everyone answered that.
No, the real question is where did the phrase "the shoe is on the other foot" come from?
Oh, there we go.
That was the actual question.
I like how I'm chaotic evil and Mike is like chaotic good and he's trying to corral this. It's like, damn it, Herb.
This is where we need Raj to be in the middle. That way you're the devil on the shoulder and I'm the other one.
But I feel like Raj would come over and join my shoulder. He'd be like, "Hey, what's up? What are we doing over here?" So,
well, eventually, because as we saw last Saturday, I'm not very good with peer pressure. So yeah, I'd be there eventually.
You want to drink? No. Mike, do you want to drink? Okay, fine. Like, alrighty, let's have 10. I'm like, we're starting at 10? Okay. Shoes on the other foot originating in the mid-1800s suggest a reversal of circumstances where roles or situations have changed.
Okay.
Oh, my God. And Roman Reigns is your champion.
All right. That came out of nowhere. I figured this match would go another 5 minutes or so.
That's what I thought so, too. And Roman Reigns immediately he's going to retire. Thank goodness. I think they learned their lesson on run-ins. So I hate to see. It was just so short, especially considering the build-up, and then ended with run-ins. And, I felt like the two deserved better for sure. Felt like their entrances were longer than their match, is what it felt like. That's probably not true, but it felt. Yeah.
Maybe that's why the match was short, because I said maybe she was just too tired from the entrance. She said, we can't have a very long match. It's got to be short.
Basically. She said, yes, in her eyes, Mike is better than Herb. I agree.
That's not what she said.
What is the pursuit? That's what I'm reading between the lines. Do you know what the pursuit of happiness part is referring to, Mike?
The movie with Will Smith. I don't know.
Wow. I thought Rob was going to.
And that was a great movie.
Mike, who are your top 5 favorite actors and actresses of all time?
Wow. Will Smith's number 1. That's easy.
There you
go. Will Smith is probably the best entertainer of all time. Period. Bar none. End of sentence. With music, acting, comedy, pretty much everything. I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan, so I'll put Ryan Reynolds in there. God, after that, it's hard to think. There's so many of them.
And nobody else. We're done.
Yeah, just those two. We'll do the top 2.
Fine by me. We're going to give Raj a few minutes. If he doesn't pop up, we will go ahead and do Mike's work, play, live, ditches. Night 2 seemed way better than night 1. I don't know, cleaner finishes, cleaner storylines. Even the one run-in seemed like got neutralized and we just had somebody win. I know our group chat will not be happy at this Roman Reigns win. And then where does CM Punk go from here?
It's a Backlash. They'll probably have a rematch.
It's always so weird to me if you have a WrestleMania match and then you rematch in another one. WrestleMania is supposed to be the end, and then let's move on to something. But yeah,
I think it's funny that they tried to theme it that way. That's why they call it Backlash. So when they do it, they try to make it make sense, I guess. Well, this is the Backlash from WrestleMania, so it's going to be on Backlash.
I think they should rename Backlash to "Oh Hell No." I think that would be a much better name. A lifetime dedicated to continued learning. Oh, you already lost me then. I'm about to be ignorant as possible. What do they do for popular? This is very true and something we have totally lost sight of. So,
yes,
I saw this, and that's why. I'm sorry. The one I said I saw had Punk. Oh, you know what? Everybody, shut up. Everybody, be quiet. How are you doing, Your Highness?
I thought you were talking to Mike.
Wow. No, Mike is Emperor.
Oh, what are you?
Yeah. Just Herb. It's like, here's the Emperor, here's Your Highness, and there's Herb. They're like, whoa, who should you be most scared of? Herb, probably.
So in a lot of ways, the person who has no title is the most dangerous. So that actually makes you above us.
Yes,
that's true. You have nothing to lose.
Be careful for me. Yep, nothing to lose. What can they make me? Less of a Herb? I'm definitely a Herb.
Oh God.
And happy early birthday to Raj. Maddox already wished you a happy 32nd birthday.
Thank you, Maddox. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, everybody. Thank y'all for having me on the show, man. I appreciate you guys.
Your name is first. What do you mean having you on the show? Your name is first.
Oh my gosh! But we got.
What this is it's like so all night. It's been like you get the notification that your delivery is going to be late, so they send you an alternative that's not as good, and they've just been waiting on the real thing to show up, and now you're here.
Oh my gosh!
Everyone is wishing you happy birthday already.
I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone. Been a long,
may or may not be getting a text at midnight because of Mike.
That's fine.
Technically 12:01.
That's fine. I'll probably be knocked out anyway, so that's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
So what have y'all thought of as far as day 2? I haven't really caught too many of the matches, but overall, better than day 1?
Yes.
Significantly. Okay.
I was being quiet because I thought Mike was going to wax eloquently about this night. But yes, Raj. Night 2.
Wax.
Eloquently.
Ooh.
I tried waxing one time. That shit hurt, so I don't do it anymore.
Oh,
no. I don't actually. I'm not hairy enough to want to wax. Like, I get hair in like 2 different places. So I don't have to worry about that.
All right, guys. Well, thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
And we've already ran Raj off.
One of them is up here, Raj. Do you want to guess where the other place is?
No, I'm good. I'm really good on that. I'm good.
I mean, if we need content for the channel, that was everybody's favorite part of 40-Year-Old Virgin. I'm just saying.
That movie was absolutely hilarious.
I forgot what After Dark was like, huh, Raj?
Oh my gosh.
There's a question, Max. What did Mike? What did you wax?
So I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure y'all have already discussed this, but just random. And again, I know y'all discussed this, but do you all think that's the end of Brock Lesnar, or do you think that he's just teasing us so he'll be back? As far as wrestling, actual wrestling.
Yeah, I definitely do not want to. As an outsider, I think that was the perfect ending. You know, it seems like you let your guy lose his last match, right? I like the way that he did this one so much better because he passed it on to like what you look like as the next Brock Lesnar, the next beast, the next one to throw it off. Because, you know, John Cena wasn't passing anything to Gunther. That was just a match. You know, AJ Styles was not passing the AJ Styles thing to Gunther. You know, that was just a match and a thing. But this looks like if you were going to have somebody destroying everybody,
right, and
you said, I need somebody to do it on a Brock Lesnar level, you would pick Obafemi because that is a guy. And I think they started this build. Not for me, they started this build up at Royal Rumble. Obviously, people who've been watching longer will know it actually started here. But I saw that at Royal Rumble where they're like, look, we're not going to let you win, but you will be the most destructive force in here. And we need somebody to take on this thing. I think that was a great passing of the torch, and I think for him, the thing is to get inserted into the title. Like he's got to be chasing the belt next. To me. But
okay,
no, I think if Brock does it this way, then it was perfect.
Okay, so Mike, quick question: based on what Herb said, as far as him Obi chasing a belt, now, do you see that happening really, really soon, or do you think they'll kind of slowly build up to it?
I think they will slow build him a little bit just because now you have Roman as your main champion and you have Penta as your IC champion, which are the two that are technically on his brand because he's been more on Raw. You could always throw him on SmackDown and let him go after somebody over there like Trick or something like that, but we've already really seen that in NXT. So I think they will let it slow burn until some of the champions turn over. Maybe whoever takes the IC title from Penta is a big heel. And then they let Oba come in and defeat him and kind of be that conquering hero there.
Yeah.
So I think it may be a minute, but he will be a champion of some sort by SummerSlam.
Awesome. Okay. I'm just curious. Those are my curious questions. I didn't mean to take over in any form or fashion. So
we haven't talked about either one of those. So that was perfect.
It's first off, it's your show. And second off, that's an excellent question because you can't retire Brock and then just like chill. Like something has to happen next or you lose all momentum. So no, it's an excellent.
Yeah, and to add to the retirement part, Brock Lesnar has always been very traditional, very old school wrestling kind of thing. Him taking his shoes and gloves off and leaving them in the middle of the ring means something to traditional. Like if it was a newer person or somebody who wasn't as old school or traditional, that wouldn't mean as much. To Brock Lesnar, that means everything. So I think when he started doing that was kind of the cue that's what made me know it was serious.
Gotcha.
I like it. Thank you, Mike.
Okay. Mike. Awesome.
So we're back to a part-time champion. Sorry.
Is that in reference of Roman?
Yeah.
So does Roman, and again, from an outside, does Roman just why does he not wrestle? Or apparently he doesn't wrestle as much as he will. What is the reason behind that? That's just how it's been for a while. Doesn't everybody?
I mean, if your job said you have to show up once a month, or we're going to pay you twice as much, you'd take that too, right?
I would. Yeah. I would.
I mean, there's a lot of factors that started it. And in this part, we did talk about a little bit. They try to make him an attraction. So if he doesn't show up but once a month, maybe twice a month as a part-timer, it makes him seem like more of a big deal, which is kind of the psychology behind it. The physical behind it is he does still have leukemia. He's in remission, but he will deal with that the rest of his life. So having a lighter schedule helps his recovery time, and helps to where he doesn't go into a relapse. And now that he's trying to get into Hollywood, we talked about him being in the Street Fighter movie. And he's got a few other projects that he's coming up. So that too kind of cuts into that time. So there's a lot of different factors to it. And the guy's earned it, and he's been there for
Bobby,
15, almost 20 years there. So
yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. All right.
Well, WrestleMania Night 2 in the books. Feels like they redeemed themselves a little bit after what many thought was a lackluster Night 1. We did have a couple. What's up, Brian?
Herb.
What
did you use to describe Night 1?
It was not very good.
All right.
It was lacking in luster,
Right.
Raj. That's
so he got you one last night too, and you weren't even here. I got to hear him use the word shoehorn.
I missed shoehorn.
You missed shoehorn.
I've never heard him say that. I've never heard Herb say that before.
Like that's one of our regular words. I use them. That's in my regular lexicon.
What was the context of the word? What was the sentence you said using shoehorn?
They shoehorned someone into the. I think it was Pat McAfee. They shoehorned Pat McAfee into a feud that he didn't belong into.
I feel like during the day when Herb says he's at work, I think he's at home just reading books. That's what I think he's doing.
Oh, by the way, Raj, this was just for you earlier.
Oh, Maddox, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Turning 32, yes. The big 3-2.
And I think we only had, do we have two? Mike, Herb, and okay, well, we'll start there. Let's start with Raj's.
What's up?
Work, play, live, ditch. We actually ended up with 3, one for Mike, one for Herb, and then one for whoever showed up. So
okay, let's do it. Who is it? Triple H, HBK, Stone Cold, The Rock. Oh, this is a good one. Oh man, I would hang out. Don't
make a wrong decision.
It's hard.
Don't make a wrong decision.
Because there's 2 of these guys I would really want to hang out with, but I don't know. I'll hang out with Stone Cold. I don't think I can go wrong, honestly. I'll hang out with Stone Cold just to see what's going on there. Kick back, have a few brews or whatever he wants to do. I'm going to live with The Rock because reason being, I need to get back into shape, and I know Rock works out. Obviously, he works out all the time, so we're gonna go work out. Oh, yeah, go ahead. What's that?
That's not the reason why you live with The Rock.
Why, the Terramana?
Because when he makes breakfast,
can
you smell what The Rock is cooking? It's an omelet, just in case you couldn't smell it. Like, boom!
I would only do that now because you mentioned it. So,
yes, but like the 30th time he says that, you go, I can smell it. All right, I can smell it. It's fine. It smells like a burger. You just bring it to me. Good.
The same shit you cooked last week. I can smell it.
I feel like if I do it enough, The Rock eventually will be like, Raj, come on. Like, every day? Come on. I'm going to work with Triple H because he's been in the wrestling industry for decades now. Seems like he's still in great shape. He knows what he's doing. And I know JT is going to hate this one.
Gonna hate you, Raj.
JT is absolutely going to hate this one. But by process of elimination, I'm going to have to ditch the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Wow.
You just became the heartbreak kid.
I know, man. JT's going to hate me for that one.
All right. Let me get mine out of the way. Oh, God. Mine's going to
Who is
get
it?
in trouble.
Let me see. Who is it?
I didn't realize this before I said it.
Go ahead. China, Alexa Bliss.
I need to text.
Okay, what's okay? I'm missing the hidden context here. Why are you going to get in trouble?
They're all females, Rod.
Well, yeah, duh. But
all right. So in this group right here, I will work with Nia Jax because she just seems like show up to work, get stuff done. Terrible personality, so we'll just like get to work and not have to be buddy. Let's just get it knocked out. All right. I will surprisingly ditch Alexa Bliss because she cray, and I'm already married, so that means you're already associated with a crazy woman. Don't need two of those in my life. Mike didn't text her, so I'm not in trouble. I'm good. But she looks like Harley Quinn, but will definitely ruin your life.
So does the same rules apply that we're going to cut this up and send it to everybody?
I mean, if you think you can send it to Alexa Bliss, sure. Go for it. We'd love her to show up on the podcast. So I will live with China. Just because she seemed like she'd been cool and she's used to handling all these degenerates with the Degeneration X, so she'd be
look
cool.
Who showed up.
Oh, look at the comment.
What, do you just go text her? You're an idiot. You're a jerk. Oh, what a dork. This guy right here.
Is that Brittany? Brittany?
That one was with Brittany. So yeah. And then to finish us off, and I'll hang out with Charlotte Flair just for the outfits. Like if she comes out with that peacock thing, I'm hanging out. I'm good. So I can handle that. So that's it. All right. And over to Mike's, and we'll get out of here.
Kane, Undertaker, Mankind, or The Rock?
This one could get me in trouble. I am going to hang out with Mankind. We just talked about him being one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. The man has stories for days.
Yeah.
I'd like to just go have a beer and sit down and talk to him. I don't know that I'd want to live with him because he could be a little crazy and he may try to put me through a window if I don't do the dishes like he wants me to. Yeah. I am going to work with Kane because he's a politician now and they don't have to do anything. So I figure that'd be a pretty easy job.
Very easy job, yeah.
Fair enough.
I will live with The Rock, not for the same reasons as Raj. I don't want to get yelled at. Herb was what he's cooking every day. I know The Rock. But just because I want to live in The Rock's neighborhood, I know it's probably the best neighborhood out of all of them because he's a billionaire now, which means I'm going to ditch The Undertaker because he's creepy.
What was that?
My phone. Sorry
about Undertaker, but keeping Kane, that seems interesting. But all right, let's see. Let's go Undertaker. We got a good laugh. I'm wrong. Nothing's happening, Britt. Nothing at all. What's up, Donna? Should have dished Rock, but love your answers, Raj.
Thank you.
Bobby says that I would ditch The Rock. You're welcome. Cork named Stan. He was super kicking for real. That's a good one. And Raj, another happy birthday. Raj,
Randy, I appreciate that.
Is tomorrow. Agreed with that. And yes, that was a good match. They really did that one well. Raj's birthday is tomorrow. The Raj's birthday celebration will be on Wednesday. So hopefully y'all tune in. Raj, I know you missed a lot of it. Final capper on this weekend from
Thank you, Bobby. Yes. Final week. No, I had a good weekend myself personally. It was good. Again, based on everything I saw regarding WrestleMania, it looks like night one just wasn't a banger, so to speak. It missed on a lot of areas. But based on what you guys said and based on what other people are saying, night two definitely made up for it. And I think it started with the opening matchup for tonight. Just was overall better maybe than night one. So luckily they came back and they did well and they made up for what they did yesterday. So good to see. Glad to see Oba win, and interested to see how his storyline plays out over the next few months. But no, it was cool. It was cool.
Agreed. No, I echo a lot of that. I was traveling during some of the beginning matches, so I will have to go back and watch a little. I didn't pick Penta for the Intercontinental, but I'm very happy to see him win. I like to see guys like that elevated. Felt like that match did it justice, and it'll be interesting to see where they go from here. And it just seemed like WWE listened to a lot of the complaints from night one and said, okay, we won't just do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Either that or it was just never part of the plan and they crammed a whole bunch of crap into night one. But night two, definitely improvement and looking forward to see where they go from here. Mike, end us out, sir.
Yeah, echo a lot of the same things you guys said. Night two was a lot better than night one. Matches were a lot better. They seemed longer. I haven't actually looked at match time, so I can't give an exact on that.
Mike, are you saying length matters?
In match times, yes.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
The opening two matches set the tone for night two with Oba and Brock obviously being, I do know that one was exactly 5 minutes because I timed it just because I was curious. The latter match kind of being a great advertisement of what WWE can be to bring in younger, more exciting fans. And look, even the Sami Zayn Trick Williams match, I didn't expect much out of that one or the Jade Rhea match, and they both delivered in a lot of ways. I didn't have a lot of Lil Yachty. I had a little Yachty. So that was always good. And then Rhea Ripley winning is always good. But just overall, night two, I would probably give it a 7 or an 8, to where night one I gave it like a 5, 6-ish. So definitely a lot better and a little bit more excited to see what happens on Raw.
I like it.
Awesome.
Mike, good wrap up. Appreciate it. Brian said he timed all of them, 34 minutes, and report the match blog. Yep. Thank y'all. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, checking us out. Raj, happy early birthday.
Appreciate it.
Happy early birthday.
Anyone can imagine, the best friend that anyone can ever imagine. This
Appreciate
week
it.
will be a celebration to you. So looking
Thank
forward to it. And Raj will be in town this week, folks. So
I will.
more content coming at the end of the week.
Looking forward to it.
And there you go. Perfect way to say it.
All right.
See you Wednesday for the party.
Thank you, Kat. Yes.
Everybody have a great night.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Enjoy your WrestleMania.